We recently tested the 2024 Subaru Ascent as part of a larger 3-row SUV comparison test. Here's how it did. With standard all-wheel drive and the lowest as-tested price in our test, the Subaru Ascent really does have some appealing qualities, but its smaller overall footprint really did put it at a disadvantage in a number of our scoring categories. This thing is just too small. It's too small inside. To the first row, the second row, and the third row, especially the third row. The first row is okay in terms of comfort, but the second row, the legroom is really tight, the footroom is really tight, and that third row is really only suitable for kids.
Yeah, I only sat in the third row to test it to see how it was, and it was, for my frame, it was borderline unusable. Interestingly enough, it was the front row that gave me the most problems. Obviously, I spent the most time there, but I had real problems with shoulder room, a little bit of leg room. I felt like I was sitting more on the seat than in it, and it was kind of a firm seat as well. And when I did have my stuff in the front, like water bottle and keys and phone, I didn't really have much place to put it. It just kind of seemed they were stuffed in little nooks and crannies.
I will say, though, the visibility is pretty good. I mean, you're sitting up fairly high, the belt line is rather low, you can see all around you rather easily, but at the end of the day, it's just too small.
I agree, and it is, to the point of visibility, Subaru is usually really good with that, with visibility. It does feel, though, in operation, observably like a class size down. It just is too small.
Subaru makes a lot of noise about its safety systems. It has some of the best in the world, supposedly, but things like the eyesight system that you have in the Ascent here, I find myself, I turn it off whenever I get in because it's always beeping at you. It's beeping at you for the lane departure warning, or if you thinks you're not paying attention, or if you got a